Good afternoon, guys. I'm Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing today's Ascension messages for March 23rd through 30th, 2020. Before I begin, there were some messages that came out while I was meditating about doing this reading, getting ready for it. Time of reservation. I'm not really for sure exactly what that meant, but I felt like it's like a time for people to pause and think before they put a lot of action into whatever it is that they're putting action into. Balance the masculine and feminine energies. Where am I? Time for healing, Gaia. We're being asked to pull from other timelines information about when this planet had ascended before, or other Earths before, whatever you want to say, or any other time that you have been on a planet that has ascended. Bring information forward from those timelines that you can use to benefit you and or aid you in healing, doing healing on Gaia in this ascension process. And I was kind of referred back to when me and Nick was doing some healing a couple days ago on Gaia, or it might have been yesterday on Gaia. We pulled some energy from inner Earth, and this was a dimension in Earth that is crystalline in nature. Everything there is crystalline. The water, the animals, everything. The light body is crystalline in nature. But anyway, we pulled some energy up from inner Earth and did some healing on Gaia last night, which brings me to, I was guided to do a video with you guys, a live video on YouTube tomorrow. I'm going to have that for Tuesday, March 24th at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or Eastern Savings Time. I don't remember which one we just switched to, but I think it's Eastern Daylight Time. Copper, no. And, excuse me. But anyway, and we'll do some healing on Gaia. I'll do a guided meditation where we can all join in. I was told that it's time for us all to start doing things like that. And this will be for, of course, the coronavirus, any kind of structures that are, or any kind of government things that are being collapsed at this time. We'll do some healing on either helping them to collapse or whatever we're supposed to do, whatever we're guided to do. So that'll be tomorrow, the 24th, at 7 Eastern Daylight Time. And then, yeah, that's all that was said for that. There was quite a few cards that came out when I was shuffling before I started videoing, so we'll get to those first and then we'll go from there. The first card that came out was books. So it may be a time for you to be studying, reading, getting into learning a lot about healing, ascension in general. This could be something to do with some of you having to write books. I'm getting the feeling that people are supposed to be journaling their experiences, especially what's going on right now with the times that we're having now. 2020 being the year of the mass awakening. There's a lot of experiences that people are going through. So it's time to journal those down, eventually put those into a book. 321, I was told to tell you, you can look that up on Sacred Scribes. And I feel like there's a lot of people that are getting together. We shouldn't be getting together right now with the coronavirus thing. But anyway, a lot of people are getting together, something to do with, I don't know, it's almost like the minds are coming together. A lot of things that have been, brought out in meditation that you may be journaling down. A lot of this information is coming together in these gatherings, and something to do with healing. And I'm not exactly for sure what this is, but I feel like there's many groups that are doing things like this. And I'm kind of getting referred back to me saying that I'm going to do this healing tomorrow. So there might be a lot of people that are just gathering, or either gathering on the internet, maybe in video chats or what have you, and doing healing. I was told when Nick and I was doing the healing with Inner Earth on Gaia that a lot of people at the same time that we were doing that were having the same ideas of doing healing on Gaia. So, where there's more than one person comes together and agrees, it shall be done. So we know that there's going to be mass healing done on Gaia. So just gather with whoever you're supposed to gather with, whether it be through video chats or doing live videos or what have you, whatever you're guided to do, make sure that you're doing that. The next card that came out is Himself. This is a 17 card, which rounds down to number 8, which is about abundance. I'm hearing the word security, but this is about shamanic powers, people having those magical gifts that are starting to awaken in them. I'm getting like this sense of like just the people that have already had like this awakening or already been on this awakening journey for quite some time, their gifts that they already have awakened becoming more online, becoming more prominent, learning how to master them and moving into knowing how to use them in a totally different way, like seeing your gifts in a different perspective, using them in a different way, things like that. I'm being told to remind a lot of people are going through like ascension type symptoms. I myself, for the past several days, I think it started like mid last week or weekend, something like that. But like the stomach flu, a lot of cramping in the stomach, maybe in the reproductive organs for both males and females, is what I'm hearing. But like the hot flashes and sweating, a lot of tension or like sensitivities in the eyes and in your senses, like a lot of sensitivity to your senses and things like that. But this is about your magical, the magic part of you awakening, becoming more awakened. This is also telling you to stay positive. Number 1 is about staying positive. The law of attraction during your spiritual awakenings, which is the number 7. That's what the 7 is about. You can look those numbers up on Sacred Scribes as well. It's a website that you can look those up on. The next card that came out is Fairies of the Future. This is a 33 card, so the Ascended Masters could be working with you or are working with you. I'd say that most people who are meditating and asking for guidance at this time is receiving it. There's a lot of inner healing going on with Earth, and not so much us on the inner part of us, but now I'm speaking to those who have been on this ascension journey for quite some time. Those who are just awakening, there has been a mass awakening going on since about, I don't know, maybe August or September, November, something like that, last year, 2019. But anyway, some of those people are starting to have like the major ascension symptoms, like, you know, the dizziness, the hot flashes, the cold flashes, the feeling like they're dying from the flu, all that kind of things, which can be really confusing right now with what's going on with the coronavirus. But there is a difference between these different things. There's a lot of ascension symptoms that are going on with the Masc. Okay, I'm talking to the Masc that are awakening now. But anyway, the Fairies of the Future is talking about a bright future, things turning around for the better. And I'm hearing this is about, you know, this ascension process in general with the planet, you know, what the elements are going through. Last night, I was reminded to tell you about last night. I was telling Nick how like the elements are being affected by the fear and the panic that everybody's going through right now. So like all of this media attention and chaos that they're causing, and the fear that they're causing in people, those who are feeding into that fear and panic are creating the tornadoes and hurricanes and earthquakes. Like we're actually creating some of those things. So it's very important at this time not to feed into this stuff. There's things are turning around. The systems that need to be collapsing and the programs that need to collapse are happening. It's happening right now. We're seeing it going on with the banks, you know, with the government, all of that stuff. So just know, like, it's a brighter future, a better future is going to happen. Just be patient, have faith, try to trust in the process and not worry about and feed into the panic and all of the confusion that the media is trying to create. Daniel, I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting right now. And I'm hearing like this is the marriage between the physical and the spiritual. Like people are starting to really become more and more aware of how to keep one foot in the spiritual side of things. And this could be talking about other dimensions that you might be seeing into or living into, as well as keeping one foot into the physical and knowing how to have the balance between the two. Make sure that you're doing the things that you need to do for your spiritual life, like meditating, praying, seeking guidance, listening to your intuitive guidance and trusting in that, and then acting on it. But this is like the marriage between the soul and the physical aspect of things, like people starting to understand that balance. For some of you, I'm hearing. Okay, for some of you, this could be an actual like proposal coming to you. Somebody might be asking you for their hand in marriage, other things like that. Also getting, for some of you, this is like that alignment or coming on of your crystalline body, which is something that Nick and I have been working with a lot lately, being guided to work with the crystalline body. So I've been getting like this intuitive feeling like there's there's things that we as the collective of light workers are bringing to the forefront, like from these other timelines that have to do with the crystalline body and the magnetic grid. I haven't quite completely figured it all out, but the meditations that we've been doing and been guided to do, and the feelings that I've been getting about this is like the earth or Gaia is starting to change now into more like of a crystalline nature or crystalline structure in the DNA of Gaia, as well as the DNA of the humans that are here. So, and I pretty much hear that I'm not spot on, but I've got the information pretty much accurate. So there's parts that I'm missing, but pretty much spot on with that. Yes, I heard. Okay. The next card that came out is Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Okay, for a lot of you, this has to do with like past timelines being healed, or timelines being healed from what we would call past lives or what have you. But this is like the emotional body being healed of those things that need to be healed, traumatic things that may have happened that could have harmed your heart, anything that you may have heard that could have put like some kind of programming in you that could have affected your ear chakras, anything. So you could be going through all kinds of stuff with your heart, upper heart, and I'm hearing ears. Okay. A lot of people are waking up a lot of things in their throat, maybe having itchy, scratchy feelings, as well as feeling like something's being pulled out of it. Like I feel like a thickness right now. So a lot of you are going through not heart, but throat activations as well. Being asked to spread your truth, your love, your light. A lot of people are being tested right now with their like people judging them by the things that they're saying and doing, or how they're posting things on media or what have you. But like, still stand in your truth. Speak your truth, whatever that truth may be. If it's about ascension, speak your truth about ascension. If it's about just whatever your truth is in your life in general, speak that truth, whatever it is. A lot of upper heart activations for people is what I'm getting as well. So there may be a lot of currying spells, a lot of feeling uncomfortable around people. You may be getting triggers from people of things that they're saying or doing that may be making your heart hurt or make you feel a little butt hurt, whatever you want to call it or what have you. But like, look at those things and see exactly what needs to be healed. Like, there's something deeper than what it is that these people are saying. It's not really what they're saying or doing that's bothering you, but there's something deeper. So you can ask Archangel Uriel, Michael, Raphael to help you to see the things that needs to be healed, any kind of timelines that need to be healed. So you have to, of course, pray and meditate to find out those things. The next card that came out is eccentricity. I can't even say it right. This is a number 11 card. So some of you may be twin flames, and I'm hearing the word being authentic. Authenticity. I don't know exactly what this card means, but that's the words that I'm getting. Let me read. See what it says. I'm hearing the word genuine, being genuine. And I'm hearing something about not being power hungry. And I'm not for sure if that's, I feel like that's for select few. Okay. Let's see what this card is, though. Not sure exactly where we're at here. Come on. Okay. This is about ambition, understanding, sympathy, sacrifice. When this card is chosen in a reading, it indicates a loss of some kind, but it may be worth thinking about what is really concerned here. Could it be that the inquirer is really worrying about someone else's losses and not their own? A feeling of loss, situations involving hospitals or health clinics, work in the field of I can't even say it. Complementary therapies, counseling others, or developing interest in the occult. So I'm not for sure why the words that I was having came out, but they did. So anyway, take this however you want to take it. But I'm still feeling that and I'm getting the word loyalty as well as being genuine. So whatever you feel this card is about, that's what it's about for you. What cards am I supposed to go to now? Okay, I was told to go to the fairy cards. Fairies, what messages do you have, please, for March 23rd through 30th, 2020, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? 1515. You can look that up on Sacred Scribes. Thank you. The Pook. This is a number 60 card. And I feel like this is some kind of like solutions coming to some kind of problems or issues or situations. I'm feeling a calm energy. Okay, and I'm getting like the message of like the chaos before the calm. I'm getting like the calm is starting to come, and I'm feeling like there's a lot of media that's starting to, or either getting ready to start to talk more about the blessings that are happening, like all the people that are actually being healed from the coronavirus, all of the, what have you. Media is going to start, and maybe this is just talking about like Facebook or Instagram or what have you, but I'm seeing like media even starting to share like, different things about people being healers and showing their ways of healing and, 1616, as well as like people sharing these videos about doing these mass healings together live or what have you. Like there's a lot of good energy coming. I'm feeling like a calming energy, an uplifting energy, like people coming together and gathering together, uniting is what I'm hearing. Okay, and I'm also getting with this, like people need to connect with the cosmos, the energy of the universes, and pull in information from them when it comes to doing healing on the planets, healing on the waterways, even with people and animals I'm hearing. And I'm still, again, getting referred back to like us turning into a more crystalline body. I'm seeing the skin starting to look more crystalline in nature, which makes sense. Because a lot of times when I'm doing like meditations at home with either myself or clients or even Nick and I doing things, like a lot of the things that I'm doing are things that they're having me do 1717 to prepare to do those things with you guys. So it would make sense that that's what's going on. Yeah, I'm just getting this feeling of like people uniting, networking, coming online with the ideas and the inspirations of other people. So if you feel, intuitively or getting like these intuitive messages or repeated messages to do healing or to meditate at a certain time or to get online and check out a certain video, make sure that you're following your guidance, because other people are doing those exact same things at the exact same time. When they're feeling led to do that, that's what this network is doing. Like we're coming together through the trusting in what we're getting and then following through with those actions of whatever we're being guided to do. And I'm hearing yes. Okay. Universal energies, what messages do you have, please, for March 23rd through 30th, 2020, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? I feel like this message has a lot to do with Gaia and the change that it's going through, the change that the systems are going through, the collapse of different things. There's just a major change going on in 2020, and this is going to continue throughout 2020 and probably even into like the first quarter of 2021, where you're seeing things collapsing and you're seeing like even programming in our own system, the human system is collapsing, our beliefs changing, our ways of perceiving things changing. A lot of healing going on in the mind, body, and soul. The next card that came out is clear yourself and clear, cancel, delete. So a lot of people must be really focusing on a lot of negative energies, because I'm feeling like this need to clear. And then we have the message come out with time for balancing of the masculine and feminine energies. So make sure that you're doing that. I don't have my balancing stones with me today, or I would do some of that with you guys. I guess we could still do some healing, but it says ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. Going out into the grocery stores right now are so chaotic and crazy. Even if you're not an empath, picking up on the energies of other people around you, make sure that before you even go out out your door, that you're putting like this cocoon or bubble of energy around you, asking Archangel Michael to put a hedge of protection around you, seeing angels surrounding you with a hedge of protection, whatever it may look like to you, being protected. An invisibility cloak. You can pretend like you've got, that cloak of invisibility on you so that you're not picking up any lower vibrating energies from all the chaos and fear and panic that's going on in the stores and stuff right now. So make sure that you're doing that. This clear, cancel, delete. This is about those frustrating energies that you may be putting out. So some of us are putting out energies that we may not need to be putting out that are affecting other people. Use the words clear, cancel, delete when you're thinking or getting ready to say, or you do say something that's of lower vibrating energy. You use the words clear, cancel, delete. It'll cancel the effects of that energy that you were just putting out or getting ready to put out or what have you. Hope that makes sense to you guys. I feel like I'm kind of starting to space out a little bit. I'm getting that a lot of people are having crown activations, third eye activations, ears. Okay, I'm seeing from heart up. So a lot of people are being affected from the emotional body as well as intuition and things like that coming on. A lot of swirling, dizziness in the head, tingles, pitter patters in the heart, feelings of tugging and pulling in different spots from the heart up. A lot of you are feeling hands touching you. This may be the angels. This may be just your higher self or other guides that are doing healing on you. Make sure to thank them for the healing that has taken place. You can even ask to be shown intuitively if you're not one of those that 2121 that picks up on being able to see energies around you, but ask to be shown like on an intuitive way. Who is it that's working on you? You may see like an orb in your head, or you may see like an angel's wings or something that'll let you know like this is what's working. You may even see like an alien or an ET, whatever you want to call them, another race of being that may be touching you and working on you. Make sure that you give gratitude, a lot of gratitude for what's going on, because it takes a lot of energy to be able to do the things that we're doing, especially when it comes to doing healing on Gaia. So make sure that you thank your guides and stuff for guiding you through all the stuff that you're doing healing on, as well as when healing is being done on you. What cards am I supposed to go to? Universal energies, what messages do you have for March 23rd through 30th, 2020 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? What messages do you have? March 23rd through 30th, 2020 for all individuals. Whoa. Where'd you go? Prosperity lies ahead. This is a new moon and Taurus card. And I'm getting a feeling of a lot of clearing of the heart for some people. A lot of people just feeling like they're more online, coming more online in alignment with their divine life purpose because of the heart clearing is what I'm getting. A lot of you, this is just prosperity and the things that you're doing. You're putting in a lot of work and a lot of action and energy into manifesting results and the things that you're trying to manifest into your life. And this is those things coming to you now. A lot of people just reaping the rewards for a job well done. A lot of blessings happening for a lot of people. Money coming in different ways that they're not expecting. Miracles just happening in all sorts of ways of what I'm getting. 2323 is what I'm told. A lot of people, this is about financial security, finally getting to that point of not having to worry about their bills being paid. Maybe promotions and jobs are coming for some of you. But I'm just hearing this is about abundance. Abundance, okay. Abundance and love is what I'm getting. I just feel this really strong like tug to the heart. A lot of people really being awakened to new love. And I'm not talking like romantic love. I'm talking about like unconditional love for yourself, for others, as well as receiving it from other people, having more confidence and not being as insecure about yourself as well. Yeah, a lot to do with heart healing right now. What cards am I supposed to go to right now? Okay, I was told animal cards, and I was told to read the I am affirmations, and we're gonna balance the feminine and masculine energies. Thank you. Falcon, act on the opportunity that is before you and commit to it without equivocation. I'm not really getting anything off of this card. I guess it's just self-explanatory. Blue Heron, make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. So again, like I was feeling in the beginning of this video, a lot of people are going through like these heart clearings where they're feeling like they're being judged for the things that they're sharing or the things that they're saying that may have to do with about ascension of this planet or what have you. But stand up for yourself. Don't worry about what people are saying about you. Eventually they'll be inspired by your ideals, by your posts, by whatever it is that you're sharing. Whatever your truth is your truth. So make sure that you stand up for yourself. Standing up for yourself is what's going to help people to stay in their confidence, to help them to feel more powerful, to help them to want to commit more to their divine life purpose and doing whatever they have to do to help this planet evolve. It may even be time for a lot of you to just connect with the bird beings anyway, get information from them, take flight in whatever it is that they're showing you. I feel like a lot of you need to be connecting with the eagles and the eyesight of the eagles, something to do with like their eyesight. And I don't mean like literally they're seeing with their eyes, but like seeing things through the way that they do, high above things. They soar high above things and are able to see all things from different perspectives. So it's like giving me like that feeling of like seeing things from many different perspectives, not acting on things very quickly, but seeing different perspectives, then getting the information that you feel like you need, then moving on it. Yes, I'm hearing. Okay. And I think that's what it means by the message that came out, a time of reservation, just like kind of sitting and being patient and just kind of letting things fall how they may, not just acting on things just because you feel like you always have to act on things. That's kind of like that human condition. We always feel like we got to be on the go and got to be doing things, but taking time to relax and just kind of seeing things from a higher perspective, from a different perspective, from all perspectives is what I'm hearing. Okay. Am I supposed to do any of the confirmation cards? Okay, I was told no on the confirmation cards. So the I am affirmations for today is I am abundant in all areas of my life. I am abundance. I claim success in all that I do. And I know those are kind of similar. And I asked twice when I was shuffling these cards, when they both came out, like, am I supposed to keep both of these? These are similar in nature. So this is really a time of abundance in all that we do, being abundant in all areas of our life, being successful, reaping the rewards of a job well done. I am confident in the presence of others. So again, just speak your truth, allow yourself to feel that confidence. The more that you speak your truth, the more that you pass through those fears and judgments of other people, the more confident that you become, the more inspiring that you become to yourself. Okay, so let's do some healing on the masculine and feminine energies. Let me just get some guidance on that real quick. Hopefully this won't break up into 2 videos. I don't know why that did that last video, but let's see. Source God, higher self, angels, Archangel Raphael, Ascended Master Jesus, I ask that you come and be with me now. Help me to balance out the masculine and feminine energies of all people viewing now and at a later date. Thank you. Guide, lead, and instruct me through this, please. Okay, at this time, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and root our energies. So we want to imagine that we have roots growing out of the bottom of our feet and they're going down into the center of the earth. You want to see them just root and ground out and spread throughout the center and the rest of the earth. You want to see branches start to grow up and out of your crown. So you want to see like the tree of life start to form out of the heart space, the tree growing up and out through the rest of your upper chakras and out through your crown. See the tree branches grow out and spread throughout the universe, connecting with the different stars and planets and whatever. Just connect it with the universe. Okay, at this time I'm seeing the sun starting to shine down on the rays, and I'm seeing like a split between, it's kind of like the bottom half where the roots were growing out and down is like part of a yin yang, and then like the upper half of us that's growing out, the tree branches, is like the other half of the yin yang. It's kind of like a concept of the yin yang. But anyway, so I'm seeing the sun starting to shine down on these two different parts, and I'm seeing the upper part as being the masculine energy and the bottom part of the yin yang as being the feminine energy. So roots being feminine, the branches being masculine energy, and I'm seeing them starting to balance out. And as they're balancing, I'm seeing them kind of like turn to the side as like they're like making the yin yang like turn on its side to be presenting as like it would normally look if you're looking at that symbol. And I'm starting to see energy starting to spin around us. There's like these black and white crystalline in nature energies that are kind of swirling in a clockwise direction all around us from head to toe. I'm starting to feel really kind of light in the feel of my spirit. Okay, I'm going to ask that all masculine and feminine energies be balanced out right now by the energy of the sun. Yeah, I'm just seeing the rays coming down and hitting like our auric field, the branches, the roots, all of it. It's kind of like all just swirling together and combining. It kind of looks like a water painting that someone splashed water on. It just kind of came back to life. This is so weird. I know. It kind of sounds strange. I hope you guys are following me. Okay, and now I'm just kind of seeing us all turning into just this big tree of life. I no longer see the physical being. I no longer see the yin yang sign. I'm just seeing a tree of life, and I'm seeing it sparkling like this diamond energy. I'm feeling very balanced and centered. Just take a deep breath in, inhale the balance. When you exhale, just exhale knowing that the masculine and feminine energies are now balanced. Also feel the root and the connection of being connected to Gaia, as well as the branches and being connected to the universe. You may be feeling information coming into you. I'm kind of feeling like a surge of energy or a pulsating energy coming from the universe and down through my branches and into the heart. I'm seeing the heart like explode with energy. It's white and green and yellow in nature. And I'm seeing it fill up our auric field, and I'm starting to feel like I'm just like a green and white and yellow orb, just kind of balancing in air. It's kind of odd. Okay, and I heard it is done, and I'm just kind of still seeing myself floating there. But anyway, this was an odd meditation, kind of weird, but make sure to thank your guidance, your higher self, whoever it was, just helped us with this guided meditation and healing. Like, share, subscribe, and follow if you don't already. Let me know down in the comments below if this message or reading resonates with you. And everybody have a wonderful week. I love you. Bye.